Hi, welcome to Curry Girl's Kitchen. I'm Megan Curry, and this is my mom, Peggy.
Hey! I'm happy to be here. I love this. I'm in my kitchen, my happy place. Meg, this is awesome.
And today we are making gluten-free chicken strips, chicken tenders, chicken fingers, whatever you call them.
Italian chicken fingers.
Last week we showed you how to make gluten-free breadcrumbs. You can check out that video. And today we're going to use them for these gluten-free chicken strips.
So I made these because when Megan was little, she was literally allergic to everything. She was allergic to wheat. She was allergic to eggs. She was allergic to... There was nothing that I can put in.
But she was a wonderful mother and would make all of these delicious foods for me that we can eat, and we're sharing them with you.
Right. And so one of the things that she couldn't do is she couldn't go to fast food restaurants and get chicken tenders. How many of you out there, your kids love chicken tenders? So
everyone loves chicken tenders. I love chicken tenders now. Everybody loves chicken tenders.
Dad loves chicken tenders.
Which is why we're making these for Father's Day.
Woohoo!
Perfect for Father's Day.
So, all right. So what we're going to do is we've got 2 chicken breasts. You can actually use dark meat. You can use the tenders.
You can even buy them pre-cut. This makes it a lot easier.
I don't like this though. I like the whole breast because in this piece there's this like weird kind of, I don't know, tendon or something.
I don't notice it when I eat it.
I know.
It's easy.
But when you do, you like, oh, I don't like that. So, all right. So what we're going to do here is we've washed it. We've patted it dry. Mm-hmm. All right. Get any goobery stuff off of it. And now we're just going to cut it in chunks. I'm going to cut it in chunks. Meg, how are you going to cut yours?
I like cutting mine in strips.
All right. Well, I like mine in chunks. So I'm just going to cut it in these little squares. Bite-sized squares.
See, and I like the strips because it's like finger food. It makes it, there's more to it. It's not just one bite. You get a couple bites to each strip. Chicken strips.
Different
Here's your little nuggets.
Well, all right. So we've got the chicken. It's all cut up. And now I'm going to take it. I'm going to put mine in here, Meg, in my little bowl. Perfect. All right. And then I'm going to take some aioli. And the reason why I use aioli is because way back when she couldn't have eggs. And so I had to find something that was going to make the crumbs stick to the chicken.
Perfect. And I like using, I take an extra step and I dredge it in some gluten-free Pamela's flour and then put it in the eggs. And I find that this extra step really just makes everything stick.
I think that it sticks fine with just using the little bit of the aioli or the mayonnaise, which is great. So I'm ready to go. It's quick, it's simple, and so I'm going to take...
I need some of those.
I'm going to leave you some of these too. So what I've got here is those gluten-free breadcrumbs, and now I'm going to add some pecorino romano cheese because this cheese makes it just the flavor really pop on the crumbs.
And you can leave out the cheese if you don't use cheese.
Yeah, you don't have to have the cheese. Or they actually, Megan, they make this vegan parma. It's made
from nuts.
Yeah. It's
really
made with walnuts and nutritional yeast, so it's actually healthy for you. And actually, this is who we are. We're about eating for your health. So we're making a better for you, kid-friendly, dad-friendly, because dads love this too, right? And
everybody, great finger food.
Chicken tenders.
Having a party, you can make these. They last for so long.
And you don't have to eat it hot. It's actually better room temperature. You can grab it and go, and we're going to make like a mound of it. So all I'm going to do here is mix my chicken tenders in with the breadcrumbs. And I'm like ready to go, Meg. You're like still hanging out here, babe.
We're sharing the bowl.
Moms that are in
there. So,
but moms in a hurry, your kids are screaming. You need to get going.
Quit talking and put them in the pan.
All right, I've got this going. Hot pan, and I'm adding coconut oil today because again, back in the day, Megan couldn't have butter. Olive oil tends to, when you want to heat olive oil, you don't want to heat olive oil too hot. And so coconut oil not only is a beneficial saturated fat, but it's also really good to heat a little bit higher, and it gets things really good and crispy.
And we love the coconut oil. Also gives this sweet taste that literally these kids will eat this like candy. They just like the sweet with the savory and with no added sugar.
It's great too because kids they're always looking for something sweet, and this automatically is sweet. So it's actually really great. Okay, so as soon as this pan is hot, I think it is, and how I typically will know if it's hot is I'm going to add a little breadcrumb to it, and it should sizzle. Not quite hot enough yet, Megs. So we'll give it another second. it's getting there. All right, I'm gonna move that. So you want them to sizzle. The hotter the pan, what it does to the crumb mixture that we're putting on it is it's going to adhere the crumb mixture
It's gonna make it
the
stick.
chicken.
It's gonna make it stick so that your crumbs, you're gonna have a crispy piece of chicken, is what we're getting here.
There you go. All right, so I got mine. I'm putting mine in here. Nice and sizzle got going here.
So I am now doing the final step of, I've dredged my chicken tenders in the flour, put them in the egg, and now breadcrumbs. Final step. I'm using my hands because, ironically enough, I don't mind getting them dirty in this matter.
So I'm going to take some of Megan's because I have space in the pan right now.
Because she's sharing, and we love sharing.
That's right. We're going to put them. I actually like Megan's strips for another reason, her cutting. Like if you're doing, let's say, a dinner party and you want it to be like kind of nice and more adult.
Finger food.
Yeah.
If you're having people over, they can leave them out.
This actually would be a really good appetizer. You can skewer these and just put them on a skewer, which will be great. They're great on salads too for a quick grab and go. Oh, and another thing that's really great is you can make a lot of these and freeze them. And then they're ready
Make ahead
to go.
of time if you have time, and then
Yeah. So it's like perfect. Okay. So
I'm
we
gonna
got
wash my hands.
sizzles going. And chicken, by the way, you don't want to overcook it. Chicken naturally will cook really quickly, and you don't want it to be dry. You want to seal in the juices. So you're just browning them on both sides, basically, until they're nice and crispy. And then once I take them off, they're going to continue to cook on the platter.
Well, and you'll see it's the perfect time to flip them when they start getting white around the edges.
Oh yeah.
You start seeing the chicken get a little
see how
white.
You see the white is happening.
That's when you know it's time to flip. So it's okay if it's still a little pink, but
they smell so yummy. All right.
and I know mine are ready because you can just glide them. They just kind of lift right off.
Oh, look at how pretty they came out, Megs.
Thank you.
So, great dish for quick dinner, especially if you have them frozen already in the freezer. Or it's just really quick to have when you have your breadcrumbs already ready to go and you have all your ingredients. And, you know, that's what we're helping you plan your pantries. Make sure that this is a quick, simple dinner that you can just get going for your kids. Serve it up with maybe some yummy green beans, finger food, anything that your kids like to have. But just eating together at the table, which is what we always love to do, right? When you're done. So see here on your
palm of your hand.
This is what it should feel like. This is the
palm of your
fleshy
thumb.
Yeah, and you kind of do
You can
this.
go through and touch them. Yeah, these all feel really good.
Yeah, these are pretty good. All right, because we do not want. Okay, so you can you visualize this mound of chicken tenders?
We still have a couple we need to put on.
Oh yeah, we do. Okay, so we'll let these cool before we take a bite of them. Okay.
So for the full recipe, you can check it out on QuerryGirlsKitchen.com. We'll see you soon.
Join the party.
So mine perfect. Moist. Perfect.